Yes, guys, we're live. We're back for another preview. I know this one's early from the. I know the kickoff's only on Saturday, but this is pretty much the only time I can fit it in. I've got Marbles already here with me. How's yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah. First off, before we get into the actual preview, Marbles, I just wanted to ask, what did you think about the last game against Leicester?
Um. Well, I thought the goal we gave away was probably the only real negative. We allowed like Tiedemanns too much space to get in, but other than that, after that, I thought we did very well. We controlled the game. We had more possession. I think we had way better chances, and yeah, I think it was a good win. We lost like a lot of the recent games. They're like last three games, so to get there with a win. And I was a bit disappointed. Well, not disappointed, but I was a bit surprised really how poor Leicester were. Because like Vardy always seems to score against us, and they lost their Europa League tie. To be fair, against an easier team than we did. So I was thinking there'll like be a bit of a bounce back. Plus, they want to get in the top four for the Champions League. But I think, I was happy because the good performance against it. You have to say a team that's better than us, higher than us in the league. Certainly got a better manager. So yeah, I was happy.
Just want to get Freddie on because I know he's a Arsenal fan. So I just want to get Freddie on for this. Yeah, we're not playing midweek, Daniel, but because Friday's taken up with the charity event and with other stuff, I got planned this pretty much any time I can fit it in. Yeah. Plus, what was your reaction to the Benfica result in the end? At the end of it, were you happy? Did you feel sort of? Because I was glad we got through. Don't get me wrong, but I was by that point I had already snapped, and I was just picking anything and everything to start an argument. I was, yeah. Charlie, could you do me in a favour? It was just to get Freddie on for the minute. If I got time, I'll open the lines back up. So, yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah. I was just sort of like embarrassed of how like everyone was gassing it up like it was some major win. And it was like some major European night. I mean, even like Piers Morgan, the twat, decided to say it was one of the great European nights for Arsenal. I'm just astounded. I don't know what you thought of it.
No, well, I think over both legs, I think we deserved it because over both legs we have more chances, and I think we took the game more to them than they did to us. But I think in that second leg, really, okay, the free kick, yeah, you can't account for that. So the best of keepers weren't going to save that. So you can say we probably shouldn't have conceded it, but even still, But the second goal, well, Ceballos, I don't know what he was thinking, but
Oh,
I
don't
was
you want to see my reactions to that second goal? That's where I snapped. I snapped. That's where if anyone was putting in the chat about Arteta in, I was going in on him. Oh fucking hell! And then thought I'd get some mad. Freddie, how are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Yeah. So, what did you make of the Leicester game?
Well, obviously we started off really sloppy. First 20 minutes, I thought, is this how this is going to go? Like, Xhaka giving the ball away, then the defending was terrible, no one coming across. Tielemans, like, pretty easy goal. But then after that, we were comfortable for the rest of it, weren't we? Like, I don't think they had many shots at all, and we just dominated, which was really good.
Yeah. Absolutely. And as Osman, it says just smash the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, do all that as well. Yeah. I wasn't. I was. I would have been more happy, say, if Leicester were a stronger side. I mean, they were missing Madison, and I think that would have made a huge difference in the midfield area.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, the fact that like Willian's turned up, and some people saying he's like now got 5 assists and like well the most assists now, whatever. Well, one of these reasons he's got most assists is because one, we ain't scoring anything. Right? and two, right? Also the fact that what's he done? He might have got 5 assists. What's he done in the last 24 games? He's done nothing. So it's like taking that and using it is completely out of context. But it's gone. Yeah, but moving to Burnley, this I'd love to say this should be an easy win. I mean, it should be an easy win. Yeah, but after what happened in the home game, I'm not. Well, I'm never confident about Arsenal at all. So I don't know what you think about the Burnley game, Freddie.
Well, obviously it's Arsenal. You can never be confident, but it's Burnley, and they've just been hammered by Spurs, and we're starting a bit of form, aren't we? Beat Benfica, just beat Leicester quite convincingly, so we're probably going to be all right. But once again, it's Arsenal, so if we lose, I wouldn't be surprised. We lost 1-0 last time.
Are you Arteta in or Arteta out at the minute? Where do you stand on it?
I am Arteta out. Like, I feel like I was Arteta in longer than most people, but now I just can't justify it to myself. Like I want us to do well, obviously. So I'm like, no, I'm sure you can turn it around. You can turn it around. But then I'm like, what has he actually done this season? And it's nothing at all. Like,
Yeah,
he won the
like
FA Cup last season.
Yeah,
I was really happy with that.
Yeah, sorry. It's just like these people keep saying. I mean, one that I know in the chat keeps coming in. He says, "We've got a better defensive structure. We got this." He said, "There's no point having a better defensive structure if we don't score goals."
Yeah, he's improved the defence.
You might have a better defensive structure, but the thing is, we might concede only 1 or 2. But in the end, we only. Even then, if we see 1 or 2, we ain't scoring goals. So it means we lose by 1 and 2. So we still end up with more losses than we do wins. How the hell can we have 11 wins this season and 11 losses?
Yeah,
right?
Like for every step he's improved the defence, the attack has got worse by 1 step. So like he's improved one thing, and the detriment of the other. So we haven't improved.
It's like some people that it's like some people said. I was on Alex's channel last night, and he said, "Well, you expect success." I said, "Well, yeah, I do. We're the third biggest club in the country. I do. Yeah. I expect a challenge for it, right? But if you want to sit down and go in the UEFA Conference League, because it might be a competition we can win, right? you jog on, because the last time I heard Arsenal in a conference, it weren't heard in my lifetime. It was heard pretty much everyone that heard it back in them days, right? They're now gone because it was before the First World War. It was back in 1800s, mate. That was the last time the word conference and Arsenal were in the same breath.
Yeah, I'd rather just finish 11th and be in that competition. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah, but Arteta winners ain't clocked this yet.
I just don't get it. Like, if you want to rebuild, surely you want someone who's rebuilt a team before. This guy hasn't even managed like a stable team before.
Yeah. It's like I was saying. So you're saying Benitez can't do a better job, and they're like, because they can't actually say to me, right? They can't actually say to anyone who's Arteta out that Benitez cannot do a better job.
Yeah,
it's factually there.
Like, you can rate Arteta, you can think, oh, he's got a bit about him, but you can't tell me he's the best man for the job right now. Like, maybe if he went to like a lower team, like look at what Gerrard's done. He's gone to Rangers, he's getting experience, and he probably will be a better manager for it. Arteta might be a promising manager, but this is like his first job, and it's a team that's struggling. It's a massive club. Like, how can you expect him to do well?
Yeah, this is. And don't get me wrong, right? And then someone just said, "I support the club and the manager." Said, "You support the owners?" Then I said, "No, the club and the owners are two totally different things, mate."
Yeah.
Well, just because I support the club does not mean I support the owners, right? And by the way, you must want to support the owners, mate, because you want to back the manager, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to back a manager who needs backing by the board, big time, right? So you want to support the manager. So I could quite easily throw that at you, saying you support the club, owners, then.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
sorry, it just doesn't work with me. It doesn't.
Like, your only reason for backing Arteta is the board are backing him. So that means by that logic, you back the board because it's their decision to back Arteta.
but it's like I said, there's But anyway, Burnley, what was it gonna? Do you feel this time that we could actually, knowing that we've using the likes of Smith Rowe and Saka and well, I'd like to say we're using Martinelli, but
I doubt
right,
it.
that's that. Well, Willian's got man of the match last game, so that means we won't see Martinelli again, right? For the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you think we should be beating Burnley?
Well, we should, but the thing is, I think our record at Burnley is pretty decent. I think the game we lost to them at home was the first game we lost to them since they've been in the Premier League. So the thing is, though, is that I think that Burnley's style of play is something you have to watch for, because if we give stupid mistakes away, or they can bully us with crosses and stuff, we have to be careful for that. And the thing is that they need wins, because I'm not saying they will get relegated, but they need to keep themselves above that bottom half or bottom part of the half. You know what I mean? But
keep above Brighton. I think it's Brighton and Newcastle are the next two that are lowest.
yeah,
On the
so it's not going to be easy, but I think we should have enough quality. And I think the last time we played them there, did we win or did we draw? I think it's a draw.
No, we lost.
Yeah, I
one
think
nil.
it's no. I mean, last time at their place.
Oh, their place.
I think it was a
Last time at
draw.
their place.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember.
So
I actually can't remember. So I think it was a draw, probably.
yeah, I think we can win, but we just gotta be careful for the way they usually play, and that we don't fuck up as we usually do. But I think we can probably sneak maybe a 1-0 or 2-1 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a game where I should be expecting us to walk all over, but just like I said, but then to be fair, the way things are at the minute, right? We've got Olympiacos afterwards.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
we've got now this is the hard part, because we're not the North London derby in between the two, right? But our season, thanks to our own downfall, we're now focusing on the Europa League if we want any sort of European football whatsoever.
Yeah.
Right? So what do you do now with the fact that you got Olympiacos, which is probably the two biggest games of the season now, right? Or do you still have to go out and go and beat Spurs?
I think we should go full out for all three, because the thing is, Mourinho isn't I was going to say he's in the same boat. He's not, because they're in the League Cup final, but
they're in the League Cup final, so they're in Europa League.
Yeah, but even then, I think we should go all out for all three, because Mourinho definitely won't let up in that game, because obviously he knows what it means to them as much as Arteta should know, both as a player and a manager, what it means to us. So, I'd go full out or full three, to be honest. So I reckon we can beat Spurs. I know Mourinho has only ever lost once to us in the league, I think, against Man United, but I think we'll beat them, because I know Gareth Bale's coming into form, but I think we should go out full out 4-3, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. It's I just love to be confident, but I can't. I just can't be confident with this team anymore. Right? Every time I feel confident about anything, they just drag you down. Right? And then people wonder why you're so upset. Right? Well, what do you expect? What do you expect? I expect so much more from my football club. Right? I don't accept this bollocks. I'm not sitting here accepting this crap. End of story. So if anyone doesn't like the fact I'm not accepting it, right, do one.
Yeah.
But who would you get? So Who would you go for? No, we've got Olympiacos on the Thursday. Who would you go for? In terms of the lineup?
I'll play the strongest lineup possible.
I'll go after.
Yeah, go on. Actually, do you know what? I think I've got it here. Just give me a minute. Just gonna quickly share this screen. Actually, just give me a sec. There we go. Right. Obviously, oh, for God's sake.
Well, is that for the? Sorry, is that for the Burnley game? Or?
Yeah. For
Okay,
the Burnley game. Right. So Burnley in goal. Right. Let's not argue about that.
I was actually thinking about this yesterday because Matt Ryan, he's only played one game for us, and he's not going to get a game in the Europa League now. So do you think he could get a game tomorrow, considering it's Burnley and like we're thinking about signing him?
That's a good shout.
Well, not tomorrow, but like Saturday.
Yeah, he didn't have a bad game when we lost against. It was the next game. It was the next game after Wolves.
Yes,
Villa. Yeah, he didn't have actually a bad game. It was mainly our defence that was shit. Right,
because we're never going to get to see him play otherwise.
Yeah, okay. I've given up trying to guess what he's doing. Right, what Arteta's doing. I've literally given up. So I'll make our own decision. So yeah, right back.
Cedric.
Not Bellerin.
If it means we don't see him against Olympiacos, I'll take it. But otherwise, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's had a full rest for this week, so I'm like, well, if you play him against Burnley, then we don't have to worry about it, right?
Yeah,
right.
I'll take it under that.
And to be fair, there's not a lot. I'd love to say there's not a lot that Burnley should offer, but you know what happens? They'll score a goal because Bellerin fucks it up.
Yeah, Dwight McNeil will have him on strings.
Yeah, I know what I mean. Left back.
It's got to be Tierney, isn't it? We haven't got anyone else.
Yeah, we haven't got anyone else, have we?
Didn't feel like signing a left back, which is a bit confusing, but it's what it is.
Yeah. Central and then central defence.
I'll say Luis. Look, Luis isn't the best player, but he's been doing okay lately. So
yeah, I agree.
Him and Gabriel.
I'd keep Marie in. I know it was sloppy at the beginning, but we did look a bit.
Yeah.
I think we looked a bit more solid because, like, with
that's the thing.
That's
the thing. Like, he's not actually a bad defender, is really. I haven't really know. Can you actually point out to me what he's done wrong? He's
he's just quite comfortable the whole time. Like, what I like about Marie is he's calm. He's much calmer than Luis and Gabriel. But eventually, they both want to get like fly into a challenge. He won't. He'll sit off a bit. That's why I think they work together like better than like Gabriel and Luis, who just look rash the whole time and like leave me panicking.
Yeah, absolutely. In the central midfield, as much as I saw what he did against Leicester, which is typical Xhaka. This is what I did. Someone put right, and because when someone explained this to me, by the way, my morning's fine, Connor. It's absolutely fine. Because Arsenal ain't playing this evening. But can someone explain to me how you could put right? And we were doing this midfielders thing, which ended up to be a car crash. It was on Let's Talk Premier League, which is Nard's channel, who does the res for you with us. Go check out his channel; it's a good channel, and he's just started. But yeah, we absolutely murdered it. But one of these Arsenal fans took Granit Xhaka and put him in very good, and I'm like, are you mad? Right? Just exactly what does he do? Right? And I let him have his argument because obviously that was his pick, right? And then he wanted to then move Bruno Fernandes. I thought if you're putting him in very good Xhaka, then the next level, which is GOAT, has to be Bruno Fernandes, right? He took Bruno Fernandes out of GOAT and put him in very good next to Xhaka.
Oh my god, no!
And he's put him in the same level as Xhaka, and I'm like, and hang on, and I just saw the game on Leicester, and I'm just saying, can you now tell me exactly what makes the Granit Xhaka any good? Right, because I'll tell you what, Bruno Fernandes would have taken him out. Right, Patrick Vieira would have taken him out. He would take the yellow card. You made the mistake.
Yeah.
Right, because I said it last night on a stream in a chat on someone else's stream. Right, and I said, why don't you just take him out and be done with it? Right.
Yeah.
And people saying, well, the defender really needs to come out and help him out. I said, no, you made the mistake. You get the booking. Whether it's too early in the game or not, you made the mistake. Right? Don't sit there and run alongside him and watch him run all the way to the goal and put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah,
you just watch him. He just runs alongside him. He does it every time. Just
there
runs
was
alongside him.
mixed areas for that, weren't there? But Xhaka's obviously the one who started.
Because if he takes him out, you're not going to get sent off because...
Yeah, you probably don't even get a yellow about half of the pitch.
Yeah, because everyone else is covering you. So I don't get it. So...
I'm more of a defender of Xhaka than most people. I think this season, if you look in like the grand scheme of things, he's been one of our better players. Not like our best, obviously. He's like
he's best of a bad bunch.
Exactly. But
it's like when you put Partey, who's even half fit, he's even already better.
He just looks so much better, doesn't
he? And that's when Partey's half fit.
Yeah, exactly.
So. But Granit Xhaka has to go in it because otherwise it gets even worse. Spinning top or El Nini?
Would you not try and get
sideways or
Partey?
spinning top?
You saving Partey for Olympiacos then? Not trying to give him a few minutes.
Yeah.
Right,
We need him for Olympiacos, man.
Then I'd go El Neni. I think he's alright against Leicester.
El sideways.
El sideways. El Niesta, you mean?
Oh, fuck off. Don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again. Oh, God. I remember when he came back from MK Dons. Oh, well, Nelly's back. He's a saviour.
What a great goal.
Jesus Christ. It's MK Dons.
Absolute rocket.
I'm tempted to put Saka, but I was thinking rest him and put Martinelli on the left.
I want Pepe on the right. And no, I'll put. Oh, do you know what? All right, here we go. I'll tell you what. No, this is just to prove my point that he doesn't turn up for the next game. All right, watch this.
Would you not stick with like Willian and Pepe after dropping?
Yeah, because then I would then expect. Yeah, keep Saka and Martinelli fresh because we're going to need him for the Tottenham game straight after that.
Yeah, like you want to bring Saka back in, but there's no point for the sake of it. Like we mind that Willian and Pepe.
I never thought I'd pick Willian. I never thought I'd pick Willian. Fucking hell.
But I'm thinking,
we've all gone to shit now, ain't we?
But I'm thinking, save Saka for Olympiacos, and I suppose put Willian in. Yeah.
There's a reason Bellerin cannot defend when I was watching.
Didn't know.
Yeah. Souls. Yes, Souls. Yeah, he had. I must have he must have taken something when he done that. You sure Vieira would have taken him out? Remember 1990? Trust me, Colonel Ward. He would have taken him out because the other thing Vieira does is learn from his mistakes. Granit Xhaka does not. He does. In the middle, I'd put.
It's only Odegaard who can play because Smith Rowe's injured, isn't he?
Yeah,
Smith's injured. Yeah.
So it's going to have to be Odegaard, and then up top.
Lacazette, or I don't know, because you want to Aubameyang back in.
I think you'll play Aubameyang,
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure. No, because I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. I'd have to say Lacazette because the thing is Aubameyang against low block teams ain't doing anything. He didn't do anything in the Leicester game, really, from what I can remember.
He only came on with like what 10 minutes ago. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought he started, so my bad.
Yeah, that's why I didn't see him doing much. On the
Yeah,
pitch.
sorry, that's my bad.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
so,
he still had a shot though, and he tried to set up. So he still did try and make, but I don't know.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
I can see why you're saying Lacazette over Aubameyang for this.
Yeah, they offer
yeah,
different
man.
things.
Yeah, it's ludicrous, isn't it? It's absolutely mad. But
So you're going with Aubameyang then?
yeah, I put Aubameyang up front.
Yeah, fair enough.
So Ryan, Bellerin, Tierney, David Luiz, Murray, Mohamed El Sideways, Granit Xhaka, Pepe, Peppered, Odegaard, Bogbrush, Aubameyang. Yeah.
It's
That's
not
pretty
the
much the guy
scariest
to go
team,
for,
is
really.
it?
It doesn't look scary at all.
No.
Does any team of Arsenal look scary in a minute? We ain't looked scary since 03, 04. Let's be honest, right? We haven't been scary at all. Ryan, yeah, the reason we picked Ryan is because like he's not going to get a game in the European games, and let's be honest, right? What has he done wrong when he played instead of Leno, because Leno was out? What did he do
Yeah,
wrong?
no, he was our
Someone tell
best
me.
player that game.
That's it's because the rest of us were shit.
Yeah, the best of the bad bunch. But he's still the best player.
Yeah. That's the thing. You know when we've had a shit game, when the goalkeeper, the only thing that can be like as a man of the match is the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it means he's been peppered. Against Leeds when Leno just had a masterclass because like, and no, actually no, it was the post and the crossbar was our man of the match that game, but Leno helped out.
Need to learn. Abba does nothing through the middle. That's a point. Actually, he's got a point there. I did actually think of that.
Yeah, but against Ben Freak and Levy played there, and he got like 5 goals in 2 games, didn't he? So
Yeah, but the thing is, the reason we're putting him for the middle is because that makes it. Because the reason we're putting him for the middle is because, right, we're trying to rest the rest, right? Because if it was a free game, I would happily put Obo on the left, right, and then I'd put maybe Martinelli or something on that front. That's the thing. If you want to play Pepe on the left and Saka on the right, put Martinelli up front. He'll score goals.
I don't get why he doesn't get a chance.
Because I see Martinelli being like Henri, going from a left winger to a striker. Right?
I mean, Arteta's just turning him from a left winger and striker to a sub, so like.
Well, yeah, it's like Donny van der Bench, isn't it?
Donny van der Bench.
Well, he's literally a bench warmer, isn't it? It's like, how much they paid for him? I never knew they paid
40 million, weren't
it? Trust me, if they wanted a bench warmer, I could have paid £2 at frigging Wilco's to go get a frigging heat warmer.
Oh my
Fuck
god!
me.
No, it's just like they have like starting 11 positions they needed to fill, and they're going and splashing that money on a bench warmer. What you need a partner like in the midfield, and like a defensive midfielder, and you just bought an attacking midfielder.
I still can't work out how they've gone to IKEA to buy £80 million worth of fridge.
I mean, it keeps the drinks cool. It doesn't do much defending.
Like I said, my coat's nice and cold this morning.
Big up Maguire.
Yeah, I just have an argument with him every time why he doesn't play. Oh, 35 mil.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I missed the 5 million out. Shit.
Yeah, if we had Van der Beek, he'd start every game for us probably.
If Arteta's smart, he will try something new and put Oba right. Willian. Yeah, right.
Where Elneny is, what? DM.
Where put Oba right. Willian where El Neni is, and like. Yeah. That's. I was wondering what you were thinking. I'm like, what? He's basically He's basically on a wind up. It's a bit like Al saying they're going to put Messi in goal.
Oh, okay. I was just confused. I'm like, wait, what? What?
Yeah. He's taking the piss.
Oh dear.
Oh God, is this the manager we've got? Seriously? Oh my God! Like, and the fact is like I've got a hybrid background. Right? Jesus Christ!
No, I'll tell you
Oh,
probably when we watch this,
you put
and I'll
Oba
see that
left.
guy put that, and he'll think, you know what? That's a great idea. I'll put Willian at CDM. Why didn't I think of that? No, him. Oh, Jesus.
I know what I do. I know where to put Willian. I know exactly
Where?
where to put Willian.
Where?
On the first flight back to Brazil.
Hey.
Right, and I'll pack his bags and drive him to the airport.
What's the marriage in your heart?
Hey, and I'll take Bellerin, and Bellerin can go with him and help him with the rainforest effort.
Jeez.
Well, he
He's
likes
still
planting
planting
trees, so he's
after
got.
every game.
I haven't got a clue.
No idea.
He probably cares more about that than he does his football. Right. I play Willian as a deep line. Oh, you're being serious, are you? Oh God.
Oh, good.
Chris Wood is back for the Arsenal game. Yeah.
We shouldn't
one
be
of them.
scared of Chris Wood though, should we? Like,
Yeah, we said that in the home tie, but then Oba decided to have a moment of brilliance.
yeah, I was on a delayed stream, and then my mate, he's watching it. He goes, "Oh, Aubameyang's just scored. He's back on form." So I'm all excited. A couple of minutes later, he scored an own goal. I'm like, "For God's sake!" Of course, that's the first goal he scored since like the Fulham game.
Yeah, do you know what's just even funny is that oh God, we're the early kickoff. I think the last time we were the early kickoff on the Saturday, right? I ended up going on this Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, and literally someone just messaged in. He lives in LA, right? And he by the time he woke up late, and by the time he found an Arsenal stream, right, we'd already picking the ball out of the back of the net.
Oh my
And
God!
and his roommate went straight back to sleep.
Oh dear!
Oh, don't. These lot have gone from Vieira to CM to DFKM. Don't. Do you know what? Let's have a debate, right? Everyone that's in the chat, if you want to come on, you can do. Let's have a debate over this.
No, what are we debating over?
How shit we are.
Oh, I don't think anyone's going to disagree.
Oh, there'll be some people,
Oh.
but whether they turn up or not is another matter.
Like, even if you say we're rebuilding, we're still shit now. Like, there's no way around it.
Here's the thing: you're only 14, mate, and you can banter us.
He's a City fan. He can banter anyone.
Yeah, I know. The only thing I've got is just like be warned, you ain't got no history.
Yeah.
He's growing up with his history.
No, we should be quite lucky seeing like a City fan. They're an endangered species. We might never see one again. It's a great moment for me.
Oh no, I mean, last time we won the title, I was 10. I'm now 26.
Last time we won the title,
Barcelona. That does not. Hang on. No. Because I know exactly what's going to happen. Load of Arteta inners are either going to start crying and going, "Oh look, he wants from Barcelona." It just shows how good of a manager he is.
Barcelona are in the shits.
Barcelona doing it because they're cheap and they're on drugs.
It tells you like that the board have just been arrested, and that's the caliber that like they're working with.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is no evidence that can tell me that Arteta is any good to take the Barcelona job. And if they do, please, I'll pack his bags and take him to the airport. I'll pay for the fucking flight.
They hired Ronald
I'll pay for his
Koeman, and I think he's
accommodation.
a pretty crap manager as well, so I wouldn't pay a pass him.
It's literally, I bet you half of that is not Barcelona. It's just rumour talk to try and get the PR work
The
is
media
so
have nothing to talk about, so they'll just
No, Charlie.
make some up.
What it is, it's Arsenal stirring the pot to say, look how good our manager is. Look how good our manager is. He's getting offers like Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
This is why we should stick with him. You know it, right? Someone on Talksport said,
Right.
yeah.
right.
Do you know what? And this is why Talksport.
He's not
Fuck
even
yourself.
the third best manager in London. Never mind the Premier League.
Right? I'm sorry. There's Brentford fucking managers better than him.
Yeah, like how can we have like we haven't got the 11th best squad in the league, so how can we have the third best manager in the league getting off squad in 11th?
Look, Talksport, they talk a lot of bollocks. Right?
Yeah, that's like even if
Let's
you
be
rate
honest, they don't
Arteta,
like fan channels for a start.
yeah, it takes
They've
a
made that very
spotlight.
fucking clear.
Hmm.
Right? There are a load of wankers, mate. A load of them. I don't listen to Talksport. They're a load of wankers. Right? Simon Jordan. Oh, yeah. I know everything about football. You know, fuck all. Right?
Yeah,
How the fuck can you know something about fuck? How do you know about how does Simon Jordan know everything about football? Right? Let me think. You put a club in administration, you twat.
Yeah.
Now look, I'm not saying it's acceptable, but why have you got to play a system that has 3 midfielders in it all the time? It's Burnley, and we're
Best for finishing 8th in the league.
Try 4th. Yeah, I know.
He'd rather be at Brentford right now.
Who?
Ivan Toney,
Is that-
the Brentford striker.
Oh, the Brentford striker.
Yeah,
Are we
he's
getting
meant to be
linked to a
quite good
Brentford
actually.
strike? Are we? No. Are we getting? Oh my.
To be fair,
Lord.
Ollie Watkins came from Brentford, and this guy scored more than him like already this season. So it could be a little
that is
bit
a
of
point. Yeah. I'll give you a point on that. But Jesus Christ.
I feel like we should
from
look in the
invincible
Championship more because
to
we see Leicester
invincible.
pulling out Madison, and there will be like there might be a few gems in there. Like look in the right places as long as we don't spend massive money. Could save us money.
Absolutely, but yeah, it's so. If we get by the way, this is the thing. I'd love the fact that if we get knocked out by Olympiacos, right, I know how we'll get knocked out because as part of the process, apparently, right, we had to get rid of players, obviously, right. We got rid of Socrates.
To Olympiacos.
Guess where he plays? Olympiacos. Right, and I'm telling you, Socrates is gonna score the fucking winner. And when he does, he'll be ahead or something, whatever. But he'll score the fucking winner. And do you know what I was gonna say? When it happens, I'm literally gonna sit there and go, "Your process just knocked us out of Europe." Boom.
If we get knocked out of Europe in this round, then surely Arteta has to be sacked. Like, I think he's done in early March.
Part of the process. Right.
Like, the argument was
Someone still thinks we're going to win the Champions League in 3 years.
Klopp finished 8th, so therefore it's acceptable for Arteta to finish 8th. Yeah, but did Klopp then finish 11th next season?
I know a YouTuber that's got about 8,000 subscribers saying we're going to win the Champions League. He said it. We're going to win the Champions League.
We're not even in it.
You need to be in the Champions League.
Yeah, I told him this, but he ain't worked this out yet.
Yeah,
I said, you tell me how we're going to get.
Like, how do you think we're going to get into the
You're more
Champions
likely
League in a
to
minute?
finish in bottom 4 than top 4 at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're closer to it.
But like I said, you tell me, we've already been a year and a half now, you tell me how he's getting the Champions League. And
Didn't he say in 3 years they'll win the Champions League?
He's thinking we are going to get in the Champions League in 3 years. What? Man United, Liverpool, and Chelsea, and Man City going to fold as football clubs by the end of the season. That's the only way it's going to fucking happen. There's more chance of pigs flying.
We're not winning. Yeah, we're not even like. So he thinks like best case scenario, we get into the Champions League and win it in our first season, innit? Like,
Cool. What do you think? I'll go answer that actually. Yeah. Arsenal not touching. Yeah. If you're new, by the way, do hit the subscribe button. Arsenal not touching the UCL or another decade. Absolutely. Uh, Wickham Wanderers striker is better than Naka. Akinvenwa settings. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, not Akinvenwa, the other one, but I'm sure Akinvenwa could score a goal or two, probably. Yeah, but it's like I said, there is no possible way we are getting in that Champions League. Not with this manager. Right? This squad is not 10th place in the league. Right? And yet we're getting 11th. Simple as that. He's the biggest, richest man in Africa, and who wants to buy the club. And apparently, he's been saying that the reason this has come up again. Hello.
Someone's at the door.
Yeah, just meeting for a minute. Apparently, what's happened is because he said he wasn't going to look into it until 2021, until he's finished other projects. It's now resurfaced. Yeah, if it is the case, the only worry I've got about it is because he's quite easily the reason he said he's going to wait makes me worried that he's not actually worried about the club, because if you're supporting Arsenal Football Club, why are you waiting? We're getting worse, right? Surely, if you support the club, you buy it now.
What
Doesn't
is he
matter
an
the
Arsenal
situation.
fan?
Apparently, that's what he said.
like who
He
is
wants
this?
to buy Arsenal.
Oh,
This
what the
Dangote new owner that wants to buy
I
us.
don't reckon he'll buy it. He said it. I remember a couple of years ago he was saying it, and he still hasn't bought it now. Like, I just don't see it.
Yeah, he said
Especially
he's
at the
going to wait
moment.
until his other projects are going to finish. So I said he's probably waiting until it's the opportune moment. Right? Watch this. Coronavirus lowers our value, and then he goes and buys it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like coronavirus probably wouldn't have done him any favors either. So I don't get how he
so
could be in a
if
better
he really
position.
supported the club, you would have bought it now.
Yeah,
You would have bought it now.
If he really, did he even put in a bid before?
No, but even then, you would buy it now because there's no fair play at the minute.
Yeah.
Why didn't you buy it last season when we had no fair play coming up in the transfer window? Then you could have gone, Arteta, by the way, here you go, 300 million.
Yeah, if
You
only
know what I mean?
Abramovich, like, it just help. This what we need to get progress.
But I don't see it with him. I literally don't see it with him. Dele Alli can't get. Oh, Dele Alli's a knob. Saying like, I'm sorry, you calling Chelsea a bigger rivalry than Chelsea Tottenham, bigger rivalry than Arsenal.
No.
What do you know about football?
Said that.
Yeah, he did.
Jesus Christ.
Because apparently it meant because of the fact that Chelsea has stopped us winning titles. Yeah, but you ask every fan that, he'll go fuck. He would like, what the fuck are you on? Right? The biggest rivalry between Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham is Arsenal Tottenham. They fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
Right? We fucking hate each other, right? Before Chelsea or anyone else. Right? Do you know what's even fact? I even put Chelsea the third, my third most hated club.
Who's second?
What?
Who's in second after Tottenham? I guess.
I feel for
Your
me,
neighbours next door.
Oh, the Skull.
Yeah, Man United.
Yeah, the Skull.
United.
No. There's only one word for for me that describes that, and they wear white shirts. But yeah, I'm Man U for me because of the Wenger Ferguson rivalry.
Yeah,
that's what I grew up around, so that's why for me. But yeah, what do you think? What do you say, Freddie? Who's your
Who do I hate? Well, I hate
Top
as a
three.
as a club, I hate Spurs the most. But
Yeah.
as fans, I hate the Chelsea fans more. Like simply because I don't know many Spurs fans, and the Chelsea fans, they just get on my nerves so much. Like the way they talk about their players, it's just like it's just so infuriating. Like they're going about like, oh, Hudson-Odoi is better than Saka. I was like, what are you on about?
Oh my god, I saw that in the Discord chat, and I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking?
Yeah, it's like, and their argument is, well, Hudson-Odoi is injured and doesn't get played. I'm like, exactly. Saka's carrying us, and Hudson-Odoi can't even get a game for you. When like
Hang
your
on.
attackers can't score.
Hudson-Odoi's in the wrong sport after Sunday. He should be playing volleyball.
Hang on. If Cho was that fucking brilliant, right? Why isn't he wasn't starting ahead of Willian like Saka is?
Yeah, exactly. Like he's right wing. He's that right wing back now.
You keep
and,
going
like,
on about we knew about Saka, we knew about Willian. He has 2 good games, and then the rest of him goes disappearing. So okay then. So why is Cho don't get start ahead of him, right? When Willian was Willian in the team?
it's like, I know he was injured for a bit last season, but that weren't for the whole of it. And even then, he wasn't starting.
But even when Saka's like had injuries, like he's still when he comes back, he's still straight in the team.
Yeah, no, Saka's just like
Saka's
Hudson-Odoi
the
is good,
most
but
important
Saka's just levels.
Of course he is, right? How can you not count someone to be levels when he's in a team like Arsenal and he's?
The thing is with Saka as well, he can play multiple positions. You can stick.
That's the thing.
Left.
He could play. I said to him, you could play left back. He could play
left back. He'll
right,
do a job.
left
midfield. He'll do a job. Right midfield. He'll do a job.
Even in the middle, he'll do a job. Not the defensive side, the as an attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
Right behind the striker, he'll do a job. Right. What does Cho do? Be on the right, and that's it.
Yeah. Now and again, he's on the left, but that's
right. And all you're doing, like, and the reason I don't think that Cho's better is partly because of our Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah,
right? The only
they have such a good academy
in that team. If they did, if Cho was like, if it weren't for that transfer ban with Chelsea, Cho wouldn't be in that team. He would have been gone.
He would have been.
Because that's what they do. They sell their youngsters high if they don't value them, and buy high. That's what they have at Zia.
Pulisic has been injured though, so I think. But even then, Cho's still.
But what I'm saying, Cho, if there wasn't a transfer ban, Chelsea would have rather bought a right midfielder and sold him.
Yeah.
That's what they rather do.
Like, especially if they had Salah, Lukaku, and De Bruyne at one point, they sold them all. Like,
yeah. Now it's come to bite them in the arse.
Yeah, imagine Chelsea's team if they kept some of them.
Did someone chuck a bottle at Dele Alli when?
Yeah, the bottle.
I don't know.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
We don't condone that. Yeah, we don't condone that at all. In St John. Who's
a
that?
former Liverpool player died today.
Oh, did he? Yeah, sending best wishes to him. I'm not quite sure him as a player who he is, but
he played for them a long time ago. To be fair, like the 60s. I think it's in like the Bill Shankly like teams, so it's a long time ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, a long time ago. But that's probably why I not heard of him too much.
But he did a TV show. Again, this is a long time ago, about 30 years ago with Jimmy Greaves, State and Greavesy.
I will give you a sneak preview to a bit of a content that I've gonna make for Friday. Right, or these are a lot of Premier League managers. So we've got Rafa, Bobby Robson, we've got Wenger, Arteta. Who might? I like this one. Look,
Clough at the top as well.
Look. We've got no. We've got Wenger, Emery, Arteta, Emery, Arteta. Now that is going to cause a punch up.
Yeah,
that's going to cause. We got obviously the big man himself, Alex Ferguson. We got Jose Mourinho in there. if we can find him. Right, there's Pep, there's Jose. Yeah, all these brilliant managers. George Graham, even. Right. So yeah, all these wonderful managers, right, or decent managers or shit managers, and we're gonna put yeah, no doubt, and Arteta is gonna go. Oh, Arteta's in GOAT.
Goat.
If someone puts anyone like Arteta in GOAT, they're getting removed from the stream. They are getting removed. That is not possible. Like,
Yeah.
even very good is very tempting for me to remove them. Like, honest to God, that I will literally say, get lost. You want to wind up?
Yeah. We don't want trolls on the channel.
Like, I could probably accept bang average.
Yeah, I'll probably put like, what was it? Was it goat, then very good, then bang average?
Well, we started off as very good because he won an FA Cup, but then this season happened.
Yeah, no, bang average. Like, he's good. He's been alright since Boxing Day, but then in the middle he was just crap.
Yeah, and Joy actually shows that part of me thinks that what would have happened to us in the league if Arteta had started if Emery got sacked after the European final. So if Emery was sacked before the start of last season, where we would have finished?
I'd probably similar position.
Yeah, and it's not any better than where we are, right? And like I said, like it's not any better where we are now.
No.
Struggling to keep up on Emery's record. Emery lost. This is the thing. Emery, when the same amount of games were played, Emery had lost 3, and Arteta had lost about 6 or 7 already. So
Arteta's only in a job because you won the FA Cup last season.
Yeah, we all know that. Trust me, we all know that. Don't you worry about that. But I was hoping some more guests going to come on. That's what they said they were going to do. But yeah. Anyway, we've got there will be hopefully on Wednesday. Bearing everything between the talk menu. If you want to come on, the links in the chat. If you want to come on for 5 minutes. By the way, there will be a debate of Arteta in and out before the Crystal Palace Man United game. Hopefully there'll be a debate if we can get it arranged. So that'll be tomorrow. Between 6, 7:30, something like that. I don't know. We've got to work that out. But we've got that. We've got Crystal Palace watch along. What else we got? What else we got coming up? We have got later this evening we've got the Liver Awareness show, which will be 7 o'clock. We've got 2 doctors coming on for that. We have got obviously Big Yellow Friday on Friday as usual. Crystal Palace versus Man United on the 3rd of tomorrow. Then we've got Fulham Tottenham hopefully on the Thursday when I get back from the hospital. Then we've got on the weekend is obviously the Burnley game. Then we've got Birmingham City versus Arsenal Women's Super League on the Sunday. Then we've got the match reaction as well on the Saturdays straight after the Burnley game. So lots of stuff coming up as usual. Hopefully there'll be some gaming broadcasts maybe later today as well. Just try and batter the hell out of my Lewis from Blues TV take, and he is
Isn't that what the plan?
That's stupid though. Yeah, that's like take away De Bruyne's passing, and then you've just got like
that's the right. Can Burnley beat Arsenal twice for the first time in their history? Possibility. Possibility. Emery is better than Arteta. Yeah, I said that. Arteta is a BTEC Emery. Yeah, you're not. Trust me. Go tell people like Glenn Kitely that, right? Go tell people like that, right? Because this guy obviously sniffs bloody Arteta's ass. Honest to God, he must literally think he's the next coming. He is like they make him think he's like the next coming of Pep. Fucking hell, man. I just don't get how you can back this manager, how you can back this shit. Welcome to Anfield. Welcome to hell. Chelsea 3. Oh, yeah, that's the Chelsea Liverpool game this weekend as well.
Chelsea could get a result there. Like, I know Liverpool beat Sheffield, but they're not in good form at all.
Yeah, to be honest, I do.
The derby this weekend, Manchester.
I think
derby.
if I were, it's got Manchester derby as well. No, yeah, Chelsea Liverpool's this week, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think Liverpool need to win that, because if they lose, then they can not even get top 4, which will be.
Yeah, if they lose, I don't think they'll get top 4.
Because imagine that, because people saying Liverpool the worst Premier League champions, but if they don't get top 4 this season, they probably could be up.
Yeah, but when you got Leicester who won it, and then they not get Europe the next season. So I think worst is harsh. Like, they have not been good champions.
Ollie's a BTEC Southgate.
Oh dear.
Fadil, don't disrespect Ollie. At least he has to start play. Yeah, he's got a point now. Emery got given 600 million worth of talent at PSG. Failed. Yeah, guy is not
to not win the French league at PSG.
That's the thing. He's got 600 million pounds worth of PSG talent, right? And usually, if you it should be even people like me or you could go and manage PSG and win a title. That's how fucking easy it is for PSG, and yet he didn't win it. But I don't think Arteta would win one with him either, to be honest.
It was the first time since 2012 that.
Yeah, but then to be honest, I don't trust Southgate with all that talent.
1 minute, I'll jump back in a sec.
Emery did win the French league, but he didn't win the Champions League. I think that's what that guy is talking about. Yeah.
No, I think he was there for 2 years. The first season he finished second. Second season he won the league. I think he won a treble at PSG.
Treble's not hard though, is it?
Yeah, that's what's expected of PSG. Their managers are on if you win the Champions League.
That's why they get the managers all their fighting centres, because they've spent all that money to win the Champions League. By the way, PSG look like favourites to do that this season.
Yeah, they're in top 3 for me.
Do you know what? It'll be so funny if Pochettino does that.
Yeah, he left first, gone to a proper club.
Yeah, it'd be fucking hilarious. He gets to a final with Tottenham and loses. Gets to a final PSG and wins the fucking thing.
Yeah,
my God.
What you can do
I wouldn't stop laughing for the whole of the. Trust me, North London banter. Trust me, that'll be all new content for me to use. Trust me.
When you get knocked out Europa League, those are things. They then go on and win that. We can't really banter.
Yeah, honestly, Nuri, trust me, if you're watching this, if Pochettino wins that Champions League, you're finished. You're finished. You're utterly finished. I'm just going to send that to him, actually. I'm just going to send him this link. Just before we wrap up. Let me just... There we go. But yeah, it's Arshavin hit. That's the thing. We were doing better with players like Arshavin in the team, man. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Arshavin was decent. When he first came in for a couple of seasons, he was very good, but he dropped off. But
yeah, I think he got older. But plus he was eating too much. 200 million on Neymar and 200 million on Mbappe was it worth it? I don't know.
Probably
If they
not.
win the champion, to be honest, mate, if they win the Champions League, I couldn't care how much they spend. I couldn't care how much Arsenal spent if they won the Champions League. Right? In the end, like, do Chelsea value it as being worth it because they spent £1 billion, right, to win the Champions League? And by the way,
Their finds haven't worked at all. Not only Chilwell's been any good. Oh, and Thiago Silva, but the rest of them, like Werner, Havertz.
Yeah,
Ziyech.
his first season was Mbappe's. Yeah, his first season was Mbappe's first season with Monaco. They bought him and they won the league. I don't know why she's turning about an Arteta debate, but and then we debate. Our Shavin is like Makeda. Could be, yeah. But I won't particularly too impressed with him anyway, but at least we got still top four with that lot. But part of me thinks because the competition wasn't as great back then. I mean, you had Spurs that were about 12 points ahead of us at one point, and then they lose to us at the Emirates, and then they do a free fall because it's Spurs.
Yeah, but when was the last time we got a St. Tottenham's Day? Was it like 4 years ago now?
2016.
Yeah, that's not good enough.
I know, right? But yeah. But anyway, we're gonna have to wrap it up there anyway because I've got other stuff to be getting on with for the 5th of March.
Yeah, looks like it'll be a good stream.
Yeah, hopefully it should be a really good stream. Our Shavin was as good as Julia Baptista. Only difference is Baptista was a loan deal, right? Yeah, Baptista was decent. I liked him. It was all right. But yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up there. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in as usual. Make sure you've hit that like button as well, and hit that subscribe button as well, right? Because it costs absolutely nothing to do that. So yeah, make sure you do that. Make sure you hit the like button as well because it costs absolutely nothing to do that as well, right? And let me have a look. That's not good enough. Everyone hit that like button before we go. Everyone go and hit that like button before we go, and that's an end of it, right? So yeah, thanks for everyone that's tuned in as usual. Thank you for Freddie, Marbles, and Charlie for tuning in. And yeah, will Arsenal beat Burnley on Saturday?
We'll see.
We'll only have to go till Saturday. We'll have to wait till Saturday to find out. But until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we will speak to you. We will see you again at 7 for the Liver Awareness Show. Liver Awareness Show, 7 p.m. Tune in. We got 2 doctors coming on for that, right? So it'll be hopefully a really good stream. It's the most important. Don't forget, it's the most important stream for this channel. Honestly, it is. So go check that out. Until then, take care.
See you later, mate.